Hello, citizens of the proud and mighty nation of Hanover. Welcome to the Frontiers. We're playing Europa Universalis for Extended Vanilla Experience mod. After a humongously long break, I'm coming back to this series. Whew. Not streaming, though. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a change of pace for me. I'm not going to be streaming these. It's going to help with the performance. I feel like it's also going to help me with time flexibility, because I'm not going to be restrained with a streaming schedule. I can record whatever I please, and unfortunately I am kind of tied by the time these days, so I hope you will forgive me for that. Let's just dive right in, shall we? So last we left off, we were forming Hanover, so we just formed it recently. Our nation is prospering, and obviously this thing is lying to us over here. We are not going to make 51 ducats per month, but we are making a pretty good amount of money nonetheless. Very nice. Recently gave up our Bremish ideas for Hanoverian ideas, which is not a bad thing, of course. We are a duchy. We are a despotic duchy. Can we perhaps demand an upgrade to the monarchy? No. Strange. Perhaps we can only do that by forming Germany. We'll see. We'll see. Forming Germany would obviously be a pretty darn decent ultimate goal for us. For that, however, we will have to defeat numerous nations. And we still need to finish the consolidation of Hanoverian territories under singular Hanoverian Duke. We already are working on Münster. It's going to have to take us some time before we can integrate the nation into our fold. And we are still quite illegitimate. Fortunately, we're improving legitimacy. Thanks to our Brunswicker traditions, we're getting +1 each year. How are our force limits doing? We could certainly afford to have some more. I've been thinking about moving capital to Bremen, actually. Need at least 200 admin power. It's going to be a waste of admin power, considered by many. But Bremen is already... Bremen is bigger than any other city of ours, except for Hamburg. And we're not moving our capital to Hamburg, no matter what. So I think we might move it to Bremen. Although we might move it to Hamburg. You never know. It's a pretty decent big city. But we must never forget our Bremish ancestry, so we might move the capital to Bremen. We'll see. For now, though, our capital is, even if temporarily, Hanover. We are not an elector. Religious map mode is as follows. The leagues have not sparkled yet. They have not sparkled yet. However, heresy is already spreading far and wide, as Protestantism faith claims more and more of territories all over Europe. And Norway as well, in actuality. Who are our allies, after all? We are 4 out of 4 diplomatic relationships, which are taken by Austria, Bohemia, and France. Alrighty. We also have royal marriages with 3 of these nations. Obviously, we cannot have a royal marriage with an archbishopric. Can we improve relations with Austria a little bit? We could get 15 more. We are allied to their rival, and they're considering us to be heretics. But this unlikely alliance is still going to last, at least for a little bit. We're also improving relations with Bohemia, which is our good friend. They consider us still to be heretics, unfortunately. But probably not unexpectedly. We are making huge amounts of money because of our trade. Yes, and life is generally a very, very good place for us. Of course, I would like in the nearest future to smash Hansa apart. That would be most beautiful of things. Let's give them the access so they can go smack up... Oh, they're not going to take it. Even though they're at war with Denmark? Serious? They're at war with Denmark and Norway and they're not going to take the Axis. Maybe actually a very smart move. Because they don't want to get smashed, obviously. Fortunately, France is not liking us, but it's fine. Are we? Oh yes, we are a despotic duchy and we cannot switch yet because we need more. We need admin tech 12 to switch to administrative monarchy. If we want to, that is. Give me a little second to check my messenger. Nothing of importance. I'd like my manpower to go back to good shape. Let's see, are we ahead of technologies? We are ahead of military technology. But we have ideas to work on. We might still buy some buildings though. Yeah, sure, let's build some barracks as well. As training fields. Sounds like a good plan, right? Spending money to get more manpower is always a nice thing. How's our military standing in the world? Ottomans are leading in manpower. Of course, our current manpower is nowhere to be found, but we would actually have more than Poland, which is quite remarkable. Our army is already larger than that of Polish peoples. It is actually, in the Empire, second only to Austria. Quite marvelous, that is. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's recall the diplomat from Austria. They have... relationships have jumped up. That is good. It is Lunenburg. Don't think you're getting it, my friend. I do not think so. Flanders is afraid of us. England has conquered Brittany. This most likely will lead to some wars between France and England, most likely. Aragon! Oh boy, look at Aragon go. Aragon and Castile are fighting it out. And Castile is in a very, very rough situation, considering Aragon has the alliance with France. Which might be a very, very short, like, not really long. Holy moly. Papal State. Papal State has conquered the south of Italy. This is a very, very crazy game. Croatia exists and is in control of the coastline on the Balkans. The world is a very crazy place, apparently. Focus on trade is enabled. We are getting enough. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. That will only last, however, if we keep our stability high, which might not be for long. Protestant zealots. Wow. Wow, Protestant zealots. You are just wrecking face in Austria. That's 32,000 Protestants. Angry, angry Protestants. Let's improve relation with Münster. With the intention of conquering, annexing them. Burgundy is still in control of Berg. When Burgundy loses its territories in France, in the French region, and up here. No, just when it loses its capital, yes, it is going to become a prince of the Holy Roman Empire. Welcome to the Empire, Burgundy. Bar expanding into the French region. Bar. Bar none. Something. Burgundy is no longer a valid rival for us. That is unfortunate. Let's see, we have an enemy. And that enemy is England. Pomerania is a rival. Holland is also our rival. Our allies' rivals Oh yes, we could rival England to get good relationships with France going on. That's really very nice. Rather nice indeed. Rather. As the religious leagues stand, I believe we will be joining... We'll see who will join. We want a religious peace, in my opinion. We don't want any kind of oppression from anybody. Be that Catholics or Protestants, we are not in a position to get anything, because the only way for us to get the crown is the Peace of Westphalia, which will make any religion applicable. Any Christian religion, that is. As a new person ruling over Münster. Good. A new bishop. We assign bishop around these parts. Truce ends in 2 years with the Hansa. Let's fabricate a claim on the Hansa. On the last Hanseatic province, we will stomp them, crush them to little bits, and I also want to see if the Lübeck Krantor is going to stay when we capture the province. Would be good. Would be very, very good. Do we have an heir? Oh yes, we do. We have a 304 heir. Not good. Not very amazing. Alright. What do we have here? Foreign drill instruct. Oh, whoopsie daisies. I've accidentally clicked on something. Okay. We have army tradition of 32.9. Hire him for 100 ducats. Yeah, sure, let's do it. But, oh, we need some things. Yeah, let's insult England. We do not have a truce with them, so this should give us +5 power projection. We could also embargo our rivals, which include Pomerania, Holland, and England. We do not have a truce with Pomerania, so we are free to embargo them, which we will gladly do. We are also free to embargo Holland. I like the fact that we flipped a couple nations around us to reformed. It's going to make it easier for us to stay safe. Like, eventually Magdeburg is going to like us more because we are of the same religion. Same goes for you. We can embargo you. What was that improving? Oh, it was improving relations with Münster. Go back to Münster. That should give us a nice power projection boost. And now we should have enough. Yeah, now we have 2 out of 2 liters. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Nice, very, very. Who are you? You're broken. You're a broken advisor. You don't do anything. You don't do anything either. How strange. Broken advisors. Religious zealots are on the rampage in Austria. Their numbers are only growing. Wow, that's 34,000 rebels. It was 32 last time I checked. I think, at least. Poland is still at war with people in the Empire. Okay. We are getting some legitimacy. Internal conflicts. Look at Finland go! My god. And they are actually allies with Muscovy. Look at them go. Would you look at that? Novgorod still exists. That's only due to the fact that they have these territories, otherwise they would be long gone already, I believe. This small amount of base tanks that they got is saving them right now. Wow. Quite remarkable. Lithuania is expanding a lot in this region. And they are independent from Poland, so there's not going to be a Commonwealth in this game. Unless something interesting happens. Maybe it will be a Lithuanian-Polish Commonwealth, who knows? Build some more buildings? Sure, why not? Let's build a barracks or something. Could move a capital. Right now. It's not really worth it, I think. For 200 points. I'm gonna play it safe. Klevian nationalists are going to bring Klev back into existence. At least it looks like it. Trier is massive at this point. More Protestant zealots in Austria. Looks like Austria is actually rather weak right now. Very good chance for the outside nations to go ham on the nations inside of the HRE. Magdeburg is at war with Saxony. Purge of Saxon heresy, okay. I appreciate your zealousy, Magdeburg, but please don't die in the process, alright? Alright. We be flippin' religions. We be flippin' religions. Come on, Alsace. Alsace contains a center of religious of reformed heresy in its territory, and it fails to accept it. Despite having unrest. Quite peculiar. Same goes for Palatinate, although Palatinate is still rather stable in terms of religion, it looks like. We have some princes here which are of the Reformed faith. Very good. Reformation gathering strength. Ah, it looks like Sweden's actually on the offensive. It is winning the war versus Denmark and Norway. Probably due to the fact that Finland is not in the war, otherwise Sweden would get absolutely destroyed, I feel like. It's quite an interesting situation. You rarely see Finland at all popping up here. But not only they've popped up, they've also done quite a good job at, you know, growing. So we could pick up excellent shipwrights for the naval leader maneuver, +1. Our naval leader has 3 maneuver, so I'm going to increase his maneuver score, unfortunately. It's a good idea still. Quite a good one. Or we could wait and get the wharf. We're not ahead of time on diplomatic technology. And if we will be, then we get plus 20% trade efficiency. Or at least for the time being. So perhaps it is a good idea then. Or maybe not. Let's go for the excellent shipwrights. Sure. There we go. We have acquired excellent shipwrights. Our naval tradition is actually pretty high, thanks to the protecting trade bonuses. Rather nice. Rather nice indeed. We are pushing trade forward from the inland nodes. Huh. That's a different balance of the trade nodes. Truce is expiring. This trade node is interesting. Lublin. They're not dynamic, are they? No, I don't think they are. They are dynamic. They probably aren't. No, they're not. They're not dynamic. It's just this interesting balance between the nodes. Very nice. I like it. Sardinia exists, and it is independent. It's not part of Empire. Uh-oh, all the truce is expiring. Do we have a coalition against us? I forgot. No, we do not have a coalition against us. We have a mission to improve prestige, however. What is going to be our next conquest? Do we want to spank Denmark? They are still rivaling us. We already claimed everything that we can. We didn't have a truce. Well, let's just go ahead and conquer it. Yeah, there's nothing stopping us. We're going to expand the Hanoverian territories. Give up our former policies. With that declaration of war, I think it's a good point to stop recording. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.